Welcome to our interviewing studio. Today we have a very special guest who is a Hollywood actor and a Broadway star, and he was also nominated for a Tony Award.
Welcome to the Zig and Zag Show, Mike.
Hey, thank you too for having me. I've always been wanting to get on here, and I've been waiting for you guys to call me, so thanks for finally having me.
What have you been up to lately?
Well, I've been here in Ohio, hanging out with my family, and usually I just walk my dog around the neighborhood, and that's how we met. And ever since we met, I've just been knocking on your door, telling you guys, get me on your show. So that's what I've been up to, is harassing you guys.
We've been making a lot of movies lately.
That's what I hear.
And I'm working on one about the 10-minute stop motion. And I've made 7 minutes and 5 seconds so far.
You're nearly there. Yeah, it's good. So tell me about your movies. What have you guys been making?
We've been making a lot of Beanie Boo movies.
Mm-hmm.
And
what are those?
These are Beanie Boos. And we're very famous for them, for making lots of movies. Okay, maybe not famous because we only have 15 seconds.
No, they're famous. No, they're very famous. And what's my name, I guess?
Slush.
Slush.
You can always remember it.
Oh, right. On the butt. Slush.
And mine's name is Audrey.
Audrey. And Audrey's a monkey?
Yeah.
Okay, and?
This is Isabella, the husky. Rainbow husky.
Very cool. Cool. So you've been making little videos with these guys.
Yes, there's some very... There's been some very common Beanie Boos that we use in our videos, like Lindy, the purple cat, Pablo, the yellow and purple dog. There is Isabella, Rusty, the raccoon, Dexter, the chihuahua.
I see. Lots of characters.
Yes, lots of characters.
Lots of subplots.
Yes, my favorite movie that I've probably done is probably Leona's Christmas Wish, which is a story about, it's stop motion actually, and it's about Leona the green leopard, and for about 3 years she's been asking Santa for her father to come back from the military. So she's writing her letter, and then she goes and puts it in the mailbox, and then a special surprise come up the next morning, but I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, because we're not done making it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what have you been doing lately?
Well, I have been working on a television show in Austin, Texas, and we are hopefully finishing that up soon. Before that, I was working on the new West Side Story movie with Steven Spielberg directing. And we finished that last September, and that is supposed to be coming out here very soon. Obviously, everything is a little delayed because of the state of the world, but it'll come out very soon, I know. And for the time being, just being with my family and being back here in Ohio. That's what I've been working on. Yeah.
Okay.
When did the idea of becoming an actor come to your mind?
When did the idea of becoming an actor come to my mind? As a kid, I always enjoyed playing pretend. And I always enjoyed, playing with toys and making stories out of them, kind of like what you guys do. And I just always would play pretend. And so I'd run around this neighborhood that we're in, and I would be an army guy, and I'd dress up in camo and like hide in the dirt, or a cowboy or something like that. And I just always kind of played characters as a kid. Yeah.
And what inspired you to become an actor? Like a toy, a really famous actor?
It was a movie called Singing in the Rain, which I'm not sure if you guys have seen, but you guys have homework. So you have to watch Singing in the Rain, starring Gene Kelly. It's maybe one of my favorite movies of all time. and it is a movie musical. And after seeing that, I kind of told my parents that I really wanted to get into dance class, and so they did. And so that's kind of what started it for me.
Wow.
We have a similar teacher
We do. Who's that?
for tap,
For tap?
and
Who's the teacher?
Miss Jerry.
Miss Jerry. Oh, sure, Miss Jerry. Love Miss Jerry. And you like tap dancing?
Yeah.
Cool. Me too. That was my favorite growing up. Yep.
My favorite dance was Irish dancing.
Okay.
And for a couple of years, like 2 to 3 years, I did it. But then, like, the wigs were really annoying me. Like, big puffy wigs that made my head, like, feel like it was burning off.
Oh, man.
And I was like, okay, no way, I'm not doing this anymore. My hair is curly enough. It doesn't have to be...
Fair enough.
If you had other options than just being an actor, what would they be?
That's a hard question. I would have to try, I don't know, I like creating. I like working with my hands. So I like doing woodwork. I like working outside and things like that. So I probably would find something along that in that world.
Yeah, I really like to create art and take pictures in my backyard of the birds and the squirrels and the chipmunks and the groundhogs and the skunks and so else. So I think that maybe I could take a picture and then I could paint it and then like sell it maybe on, like, and make a little shop.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's great.
What were the pros and cons of being an actor?
Well, there are plenty of cons that definitely come along the way. It's a hard job, and there's a lot of setbacks. There's a lot of people that say, no, you can't do this job. You're not right for the part. And I think the biggest pro about being an actor is working through those cons by, taking all of those no's and turning them into yeses for yourself and working through all of that. Yeah.
And what advice would you have for someone who really wants to become an actor?
My advice is, if you want to be an actor, always focus on the why. Why do you want to be an actor? Things like fame or fortune, those are things that you realize don't actually feed the soul of an artist. And the most important thing is for you to stay true to who you are and what makes you special, because that's what's interesting. That's what you have to offer, is yourself.
That's a really good answer,
Thank
Mike.
you. Thank you, Zig.
And the biggest question of them all. Why did you keep your hair so long for a while and then decided to cut it off?
Oh, I grew out the hair for a role. I grew out the hair for the show I was working on, Dear Evan Hansen, and creating that character, Connor. And then when I was done with the show, I no longer needed it.
And you were nominated for the Tony Award in non-anthem heaven.